Welcome, race fans. Southeast Coast Series invades Charlotte Motor Speedway. As you can see, nighttime. Should be a good time for this one for sure. It's going to test the agility of these guys, saving their tires, staying off the wall, and of course the infamous green flag pit stops. It looks like it's going to be a blast. There's a lot of good drivers out here in this league. Last week's winner, Blake Roebuck, trying to go for 2 in a row here. And I can think of about 25 other guys that's going to try to stop him. This is Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. MaxspeedTV, the bad boy of broadcasting. You guys get yourself something to drink, something to munch on. Come on back and sit down here. Spend the next hour and a half with us. In the meantime, it's the anthem time. We'll be right back.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the so gallantly streaming, and the rocket track, the bomb busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
Welcome back, Southeast Coast Series, Invade Charlotte Motor Speedway. Bad boy Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. Max Speed TV coming to you live Wednesday night. About a minute to go before we get into the qualifying aspects. So let's go ahead and throw up the big race analysis here. 71 degrees, 74 on the track. Yeah, it's not too awful bad. Still going to be a little slickery out there, though. Charlotte always is. Tire window, well, 30 to 35 roughly. That's because the fuel window is between 33 and 35. You want to take care of your tires here. If you don't, you get really, really loose. And your back end comes out around. You can't grab a hold of it. You can't control it. Before you know it, you're up into the wall. Pit road speed, well, that's no big deal there either. But I tell you what the big deal is green flag pit stops. That's going to be fun to watch as well. One fast repair, that's all these cats get. One. So they got to save their equipment. Save their tires. Be around. You can't win it if you're not in it. And while you're at it, when you're out here watching this bad boy, hey, don't forget, hit that like button for these guys and myself, would you? Hook me up. We'll dance at your wedding if you do it. I swear to God we will. Pop it in right now. Looks like we're heading right into the qualifying round. Yeehaw. Blake Roebuck. He won last week. Is he going to be able to do it again? That would really be interesting, wouldn't it? Mr. Nathan Somerville, he's on the track. And here comes that 16 of Robert Timmons. And I can't even tell you what a good-looking paint scheme that is. I mean, that puppy, it just glistens in the nightlight. It's gorgeous. Had a really good, solid finish last week as well. Hopefully he can back it up again here. Wouldn't that be sweet? Take a look at some of the first ones here pop up. Nathan Somerville. This guy's always up front. He's kind of like the guy in golf that every single drive is right down the frickin' middle of the fairway. It just get boring to watch. It's kind of like this guy right here. He's always up front, always battling for the lead. And right now, he just ran one hot lap, 30.323. That was his first one. Dale Lee right here has got the second lap. He's gonna go for it way up high, way up on that track up right against the wall. And he was not able to do much with that one. He's gonna drop down to the 5th spot. And the number 1, Gregory Moon, how about that guy, huh? He is right on the heels of Mr. Somerville. The 45 pops right back up into the 2nd spot. Mr. Excitement, Roger Strickland. One of the smoking hot juicy butts team. Swear to God, folks, I can't make that up either. Never a boring moment when this guy's on the track. He gives it his all, everything. If he can't win it, he'll come back with the steering wheel. And thanks, Delia, I do sound a lot better. I don't sound like a chipmunk. Appreciate that. 8th place for Roger Strickland. Not too awful bad. Now he just got bumped into the 9th. Who else we got on the track? Nicholas Lawrence in this 18 machine. He's right now in the 7th position. Good run for him. He's another tough puppy out here. Mr. Hank Castine so far is in 3rd. He just smacked it right off the wall. in the 36. You got to get close, get all the momentum that you can get, but I'll tell you got to be careful. That wall come up and slap you quicker than your wife will. It looks like that's where he's going to be at, right there in the 3rd spot. Mr. Weinbank, he's in the 22nd spot in the 56 machine. Who else we got running? David Muhlman. Or Mooman. Anyway, he's the 55 machine. He knows how to get around here as well. Let's see what he can get on his first time lap here in the 55. '15th so far in the first one. As a matter of fact, there's only one more out there left, and that was Todd Danbury in the 25. David comes out in the 15th starting spot here. Joey Means in the 24. He's going to try to get one in really quick here if he can. About ready to run out. He's a hurrying. And that's going to be it. $101 laps is what we're looking at, folks. That's all. Just 101. Piece of cake, right? Not a big deal whatsoever. Working their way to the grid. Once they get to the grid, I'm going to be able to do this. There we go, finally. Starting in row number 1, Gregory Moon. He is going to be your pole cat. The 28th beside him, one Nathan Somerville. Hopefully his wife is doing better after a double root canal. I saw her jaw, and holy crap, I never seen something so black and blue in my life. Scared me to death. Ain't gonna have it done. You can pull it. Hopefully she's doing well tonight and she's able to watch. Row number 2 to 36, Hank Castine. To 51 beside him in the Toyota machine, Mr. Excitement, Roger Strickland. Row number 3 to 13, one of the killer bees, Mark Beverly. The 45 beside him will be Dale Lee. For row 4, the 00 of Nathan Cogdell. The 18th beside him in the Toyota machine, one Nicholas Lawrence. Row 5 and the 30, Blake Roebuck. He was last week's winner. Keep an eye on him. Going to be 2 in a row. And the 38 of James Catrone. For row number 6 and the 69, another Beverly boy, Tyler Beverly. Beside him in the 79, Randy Sally. For row number 7, Shane Shepard. Beside him in the 16, Robert Timmons, one of the hot, smoking, juicy butt team. Can't make it up. Row number 8 to 55, David Muhlman. And the 99 beside him, Jeffrey Wallace. Row number 9 to 14, Dom Grimard. The 22, the daddy of the Beverly boys, Haas Beverly. Row number 10 to 67 to David Smith. The 88 of Garth Snyder along beside him. Row 11 to 06 of Bob Williams. And beside him in the 5, the Toyota machine of Philip Mullinax. Row 12 and the 56, Stephen Weinbank. And beside him will be Sammy Davis Jr., yeah, baby. Row 13, Matthew Janenda. The 24 beside him of Joey Means. Last but not least, the 25, Todd Burry in row 14. Pace trucks in. We're ready to rock and roll tonight. Well, looks like we're going to get one more lap after I flew by all those names. Pace truck is back out. They're going to pace it around again. Welcome everybody out there in YouTubeville. If you guys have a favorite guy you want me to holler out, just let me know. I'll scream it to them. That way when they come back and they watch it here on the broadcast, they'll know their fans were watching and rooting them on. You name it, I'll say it. They don't call me Bad Boy Bobby in the broadcasting for nothing. Nah, I don't care. 101 laps is what we're looking at around this bad boy. Gregor Moon's going to be bringing them down. They're coming all the way around that backstretch, and you can see them back there. As a matter of fact, there they go. Coming back around on turn 4, lining back up again. You're going to have Moon on the bottom. You're going to have Mr. Somerville up top. You can see the handsome flagman up here. Looks like he might have been working out a little bit. He's getting ready to whop it, and he does. Green flag racing. He likes what he sees. Here we go. Southeast Coast Series. Charlotte. Nighttime, baby. Whoa, smacking the wall. Trouble already. Try to gather it up, and they do not. All kinds of wrecking going on back in the back. And that is going to throw our first caution. Maybe we can find it. That happened so quick, I wasn't ready for it. Well, back it up here. Kind of check this out just a little bit. Happened somewhere right here. The 51, the 45, the 00. Looks like the 45 somehow got into the 00. And then it was just mayhem from there. Three laps in, one caution so far. And it looks like I'm going to have a little technical difficulty here real quick, of course. Why not, huh? I'll try to fix this thing up if I can. Gotta refire it, see what happens. You gotta love this. Just have to love the technical difficulty. Everything works fine until when the race starts, then it all just goes to hell. Always something. Castine 36. Oh, there he is. He's the man with a plan. He's going to be leading them down when they take the green flag again. Mr. Beverly. Mark Beverly in the 13 machine. This guy right here, he's really been running quite well. Nice to see him up front too. Third, Gregory Roebuck. He's your last week's winner. Keep an eye on him. Trying to double down in the Monster Energy machine. And you're right, Road Dog. So much for being cautious with only one fast repair. Yeah. That means they got to keep their butts clean, some of these guys will. They already had to use it up only 3 laps into the race. We're going to try it again. Castine's on the bottom. Mark Beverly's up top. Coming all the way back around to that handsome-looking flag guy on the flag stand. Well, let's see if he likes what he sees. Looks like he probably does. It's green flag racing one more time. Here we go, Charlotte Motor Speedway. I'm hearing it already. One more time, trouble again. We almost got around a half a lap, I think, on that one. I don't know. Let's see what happened here. They're going to work me to death on this instant replay stuff. Well, we know the one got loose up front. That was not a problem. 60s, or who was it there? Number 1 was loose on the bottom, but he managed to take care of that without any issues at all. Gonna go back here and try to find out where all the carnage was. It's way back in here somewhere. Let's see what we got right here. Whoa, there it is. Back it up one more time. I'll get to the bottom of it, I promise. Right along here with Mr. Shane Shepard. Maybe he can show us the way. See what the heck happened. Right up front it happened. Way up front in front of him. Wow, that truck went for a ride. Not too many happy campers going on right now that you can hear in the chat, which I can understand it due to the fact that we've had 2 incidents already and we're only in 8 laps. That's not good. Guys have used their fast repairs already, and I can guarantee a couple of them had to use it right there. Here's your top 5. Castine has been close many, many, many times. He's due. The guy in the number 3rd spot, Blake Roebuck, he won last week. Trying to double down on that 30 machine. The number 1, Gregory Moon, I believe that's who it was. It got loose right there by himself. And man, he gathered that thing up. I got to be honest with you. I think I'd have more skid marks in my shorts than I would have on the track if that happened to me. Managed to gather control of that thing, and he did not cause the caution. Make sure you check these guys out on their Facebook. Check them out there on the net too, southeastcoastseries.com. Run all the way back here. Check out my little buddy. See where he's at. Coming right at you. And the 54 machine. Showing us some different colors tonight, too, by the way. That is going to be Sammy Davis Jr. Yeah, baby. Not quite sure. There he is in the 54. Big Haas right down here on the bottom of that 22 machine. There he is. Look at the flames in that bad boy, huh? These guys take their paint schemes pretty darn serious. Big money, Mike Snyder. Nice to see you. Truck goes in. Let's try it again. Let's see if if they can play well. Can we get one lap in, folks? What do you think, huh? Come on. Green flag, let's do it. Down on the bottom, Roebuck is taking a look at it. Hank Castine's leading them around in the 36, 13 up top. Mark Beverly. Who's it gonna be? Everybody fighting for that number 2 spot. Here comes Mr. Somerville in that 28 machine. And peeking right behind him is gonna be Nicholas Lawrence right there as well. Everybody appears to be playing nicely here. Coming around, you can just see the speeds at about 170 miles an hour. Castine still leading the way in that 36 machine with Mr. Beverly right there with him. Matter of fact, let's ride along with him. Everybody has a different line. One I have it down way out of the bottom, the other one's way up high. They're trying to find the best place to get the most momentum and take care of those tires. That's what's important. Mark's going to go down on the inside and try to take it away from him. Let's take a look up and see if he does. Coming straight at us. Beverly is on the inside, but Castine's holding him off. And now, that just opened the door for that 28 machine of Nathan Somerville as well, and he's going to try to take the number 2 spot away from Beverly. First 6 trucks, nice little breakaway right here. As you can see him coming right at you. Well, I'm going to go ahead and try this, just for the fact that I know everybody likes it. I know I happen to like it a lot. We're going to see how it's going to work out. Usually when I do, something bad happens, so. But I'm thirsty. It's time. It's time to crank this mother up one time. What do you think, huh? Come on. just can't seem to get enough of cranking it up. And speaking of cranking things up, Castine trying to get a little bit of real estate between him and Somerville in the 28. Everybody running single file here for a while, all the way back to that 24. Joey Means coming up into the 7th spot. He's running these guys down as well. Got to go back a little bit. Garth Snyder, the 88, he's hanging out in the 8th spot. And the 67 of Mr. David Smith will be 9th. 10th is going to be Jeffrey Wallace. You got to go back a little bit further, and that's going to be the 79 of Randy Sally. Mr. Excitement, all the way back here. Strickland, he's in 23rd spot, hanging out with the rest of these cats. Way back in the back, you can't miss him. I gotta tell you, if Liberace, if anybody knows who that was, I was a kid, little kid, but he was very flamboyant. If Liberace was a race car driver, he would have Robert Timmons' paint job. I have never seen something sparkle so much in my life. He's probably going to kill me when he hears this. But hey, they don't call me Bad Boy Bobby for nothing, right? Up front, Castine breaks away a little bit. Some breathing room between him and Somerville. Mr. Blake Roebuck right there, and not too far back on him is going to be Mark Beverly in that 13 machine. Nicholas Lawrence is hanging on to the 5th spot, but the number 1 of Gregory Moon would love to take that away from him. Looks like Mr. Haas Beverly is going to be thinking about taking a spot away from that 56 machine, if he can, of Stephen O'Wine. I think it's, Windy Bank. Hell, I don't know. We're just going to call him Stephen W. I screwed it up enough. Anyway, he was trying to take the spot away from him, but it didn't happen that easy. Mr. Haas is right there on him, though, taking another good look onto the outside. Way back here in the back, though. Looks like a bunch of fireflies right here. These guys are just getting it. Janenda, the 95, up in the high side. Almost 3 wide racing right here. I think everybody realized, hey, my fast repair is gone. It's done. I've got a long way to go to keep the fenders on this bad boy. I think I better settle down a little bit. And they seem to be doing just that as Somerville takes the lead up front from the 36 of Castine. But not so fast, he said. Not going to happen, Captain. He's going to be back down on the bottom. I'm going to try it again to get that lead back. Somerville. He's just about won everything he could think of, I do believe. If I'm not mistaken, I even think he won, I don't know, his mom's out here on YouTube. Did he happen to win one of a beautiful baby contest as well? I'm kind of curious. He's won everything else. But he is out leading the show right now. Blake Roebuck, last week's winner. He's getting a little bit of pressure from Mr. Mark Beverly right there. Drops it down on the loose side. Going to try to get around him the quick way around this track if he can. But the momentum says not yet. Blake's able to hold him off that time. Riding along with the Asphalt Outlaw machine, Mark Beverly. Trying everything he can. He goes up on the high side, gets some serious momentum. Is he going to be able to drop it down to the bottom and keep it down there? He's certainly going to try it. He's got to get out of it. Not this time he didn't get it. Mama says Nathan was the most handsome baby ever. The only problem she said that he had is apparently he was a bedwetter up till he was 12 years old. Oh, that's no big deal. Oh, I'm just joking. He certainly was not. He'll kill me if he hears me say that one. Castine, the 36 machine, right behind him, hanging on. Trying to follow his footsteps to get up there and give him just a little bit of competition right here. Gonna rattle his chain if he can get to him. A ways back. Now they're starting to fan out just a little bit. You got Mr. Beverly back down at the bottom trying to get on Roebuck. Seeing if he can get her done this time. Side by side, not going to happen this time around. Go on back a little bit further. We got Nicholas Lawrence. He's in that 5th spot. And we got ourselves a caution. Mr. Excitement, Roger Strickland, is involved in it. His truck is kind of dog tracking around through there. Let's see what happened this time, huh? May have happened up in front of him. We will see. There it is, the 45. Wow, he's going to hit that wall really hard. Let's go back, and we'll watch it from a better view. One of the smoking hot, juicy butts guys. You can't make this up, I swear. We're running with him here on his nose. Let's see what happens right here. Well, looking for the same piece of real estate. The 45 was definitely not going to get in there, Dale Lee. And, of course, Mr. Strickland, Mr. Excitement gets the bad end of the deal on that one. Comes right back up. The 69, one of the Beverleys nails him. Robert Timmons. Oh, man, he did everything in the world to avoid. I got to go back and watch this one, guys. Riding along with Mr. Timmons. He sees the smoke. He sees him coming up on the track. He avoids him. It comes down and nails Mr. Beverly into the inside wall. If he has not used a fast repair, he certainly will this time. And everybody is coming into the pits. Somerville, your leader, right there he is. All of them are popping in here. No green flag pit stops yet, folks. And away they go. They're off. Pit road is really busy now. I do believe that 40, excuse me, that 45 machine is tore up. And everybody else came into the pits but him. And I do believe he's unable to. He did not. Excuse me again. I'm going to assume he will come in and get that thing fixed. And here he goes. He wanted to lead that all-important lap, and he did. It's going to bring it back up to Nathan Somerville, your leader. Oh, look at him. He's going to go out for a nice little Sunday drive there. 3 cautions, 6 laps, 69 laps to go, 3 lead changes so far. Mr. Somerville, Bobby in the booth, you got me.
Yeah, I got you, Bobby.
Hey, kind of racy out there tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, she's fast.
Yeah, you got your little hot rod there underneath your legs, pal. Does the tires fall off right around 25, 30 laps, or is it sooner?
I don't know. We haven't made it that far.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right with all the cautions we've had here. Luckily, you've not been involved in anything. That's a good thing. But you and Castine and Roebuck, last week's winner, man, you all seem to have a pretty fast hot rod.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I found a new love for Charlotte with this new update.
Well, I'm sure everybody's found a new love for you, just for the fact that all the fans you've got out here on YouTube. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
I was just told that you was one of the most handsomest babies around.
Oh, that's a fucking lie. I mean, that's a lie.
Wow, beep. Ignore. Well, man, your mom heard that over the air. Son, you are in trouble. There's going to be a giant bar of Zest soap with your name on it.
100%.
All right, good luck. I'm going to let you go and see if you can keep that puppy out front, and we'll talk to you later on.
God bless.
All right. Yeah, you better. Well, let me get him back to where he belongs. There he goes. He's out of here. That's what's a blast about talking to these guys. When you run them up into the booth and chat with them, you don't have a clue what they're going to say. But he says he's got a newfound love for Charlotte. Obviously, it's showing. He's having a blast. Somerville's up top. Castine's down on the bottom in the 36. Behind him, Tyler Beverly, the 13 machine. Oh, I'm sorry, Mark Beverly. Good Lord Almighty. I better get that straight. That's Mark Beverly right there in the 13. And then Blake Roebuck, Joey Means, and Nicholas Lawrence. Top 6 right there coming right at you.
Hey, Bob, you got a spot in the booth with me?
Son, I always got a spot for you. This is your league, man.
Hey, how's it going, bud?
It's going well. It looks like your boys have settled down finally.
Yeah, this definitely started off rough. I will say that. I did not expect that, but it looks like it's cleaning up a little bit now.
Oh, yeah, they definitely were getting at it there for a while, but it looks like they've settled down considerably. But I'm going to tell you up front how these first 5 or 6 trucks, they are just absolutely getting it.
Oh, yeah, they're looking good up here in the front. I like what I see. I believe during that long green flag run we just had, I believe we had the top 8 or top 9 just pulling away from the rest of the field. So it could be a good battle up here throughout this race.
Oh, yeah. One thing about it, no one's going to outrun anybody. That's for sure. As you can see right here, Castine's on that high side. Somerville's down on the bottom.
Yeah, it seems that at Charlotte at nighttime with this package, that bottom line works well when you have the cold tires, but as soon as they heat up and start to wear a little bit, that outside of Charlotte just wraps you around. That's the place to be.
Yeah, Roebuck sitting in 3rd right there. He was your last week's winner, trying to double down right here. Everybody single file coming at us. All the way back here a little bit. Keep on looking. Gregory Moon, he's in the 8th spot. He's doing some serious looking on the 00 of Cogdell. Gonna try to take him up on the high side as well. Not to mention he's got to bring the 88 along with him, Garth Snyder. And he's gonna try to do a little passing up here. And he will put Mr. David Smith back into the 10th spot.
Bobby, I will say who's up here running in the front pack up here, who not to count out is I think that's Mr. Nicholas Lawrence. We can't count that man out. Man's looking good with a new paint scheme this week. I think it's going to do good for him at Charlotte today.
Well, I'll tell you, Nicholas has been running really well. I've been watching him. He's been hanging right here with these guys, and he can take care of his equipment just as good, if not better, than anybody out here. And he's kind of like the snake in the grass. You don't know he's there until you get bit. I mean, he's calm, cool, collective, and he's right there.
Absolutely.
So what do you think about this league so far? I know this is your baby. You've worked your butt off on it. You got some really talented drivers out here.
Oh yeah, like we said last week or 2 weeks ago, that the first few weeks of this league started off rough. I mean, it was, as we say many times, caution breeds cautions, and that's all the first 3 weeks were. But like we said last week, I think these guys are starting to pick up who they're driving around. They're starting to learn who they can and can't ride around, and most of all, people are just starting to figure these gainer trucks out themselves, and I think they're slowly improving their own skills, and they're figuring out as they go along, and it's getting better.
Robert Timmons, he was caught up in that last incident. He's sitting back in that 21st position. I said it earlier during the broadcast. I'll say it again since you're up here. You probably agree with me. But if I'll probably get in trouble for this for sure. But I'm trying to think who in the heck the guy I was talking about now. My mind just went totally blank. But that paint scheme, oh my gosh. I mean, look at that thing shine. We got ourselves a caution up on the track right now.
Got a stock truck on the back stretch all by himself. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Oh, Mr. Beverly. In the inside wall setting right there. Let's go back and see if we can find out what happened. I'm going to back him up a little ways. Let's take a look. He's by himself, not really seeing anything. Oh, he just came right up and just literally smacked the wall. Now he's trying to keep it away from everybody, and as he does, well, it gets a little bit loose, and he comes in and bites the inside as well. That's unlike him. Something must have happened.
Yeah, we currently still have him sitting there on the back stretch. I'm not sure if something's going on with him or what. We still have him sitting there on the back stretch under the apron.
Yeah, we're watching him, taking a look at him right here. It's kind of banged up just a little bit, that Asphalt Outlaws truck. And usually when they're setting like this or whatnot, it usually means a couple things. Either he's got a problem in his rig itself, because normally you just, you'd hit the tow button and poof, he'd disappear and head to the pits. The rest of the field, they're going to come back in. As you can see them right here, all of them. I was talking earlier, and right there he is, Mr. Timmons. If Liberace was a race car driver, I think he'd have that paint scheme, Charles. Because, man, that thing is flashy.
I'm sorry, Bobby. I was doing some race control stuff there. I missed what you said.
I said I finally figured out who I was talking about. I said if Liberace was a race car driver, I truly believe that he would have Mr. Richard Timmons' paint job, because that puppy is flashy.
Oh, absolutely.
And he's probably going to kill me when he hears that. That's a good thing about me living all the way up here up north in Ohio. Ain't nobody lives near me except for the Beverly brothers. Philip Mullinax. He's going to be leading these boys around. He did not. He is the only one that did not come into the pits. He's only got 13 laps on those tires.
Well, from my race control point of view here, I just got comms and word from Mark there that we had an issue where his monitors went out on him.
Oh, wow.
So anybody out there in YouTubeville watching, that's, as iRacers here, you have to deal with some electronical issues sometimes that'll get you. It'll bite you in the butt for sure.
The electronic issues that bite you in the butt driving them, and it also bites you in the butt broadcasting. I had to switch over my ATVOs because my other ones wouldn't make no commands. They wouldn't listen to me. It's just one of those things that happen, I guess, you know, when you got everything going on. I got 4 monitors absolutely full of stuff for broadcasting and cameras and stuff, and sometimes I get confused, which is not hard. Somerville's going to be in the 2nd spot. Castine 3rd. 4th is going to be Blake Roebuck, last week's winner. Joey Means is going to be 5th. Nicholas Lawrence 6th. 7th, Gregory Moon. Nathan Cogdell 8th. 9th, Garth Snyder. 10th, David Smith. Mr. Haas Beverly's up to the 11th spot. And that's what we're looking at. We've had a whopping 4 cautions for 9 laps. 57 laps to go. 6 lead changes.
Speaking of lead changes here, our current P1, number 5, Philip Mullinax, it's like our only guy that stayed out on this caution, so we'll see what happens here on this restart.
Hopefully he didn't eat up his tires too much, and you'll find that out because the rest of these cats got those fresh rubber. It's a good possibility they're going to just go right by him in these turns.
Another thing these drivers have to worry about staying out is old tires. You got to watch for that tire spin on restarts.
Oh, yeah. Nothing like going through the gears and getting a tire spin, and you literally get ran over.
That's always the worst. And the worst part, or makes it even worse, is when the whole field catches you in the back and can't go anywhere.
Yeah, you're kind of a sitting duck out there when it happens. Hopefully he'll get through the gears okay, because if not, he's going to have one Mr. Blake Roebuck right up his butt.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's take a look at it and let's see what's going to happen. They're going all the way back around one more time. Here they are down the backstretch. Give you that. There's a lot of exciting fans out here watching your league tonight, man. You see them all out there?
I'm currently not watching the broadcast right now.
Oh, no.
But I have to check them out.
There was a whole lot of fans right there watching them down that backstretch. It was pretty impressive. Austin, she's talking about having living up in Ohio stuff. She said we need a taste of the South. Well, I was in Florida there a few months back, but you know what? I'll be more than happy to come back down to the South again. Pace truck's gone. We're going to see if the flagman likes what he sees, and he probably does. Green flag racing one more time. Southeast Coast Series, Charlotte nighttime. Trouble already. Right up front, the 5 stuck inside one of the walls. I don't know what the heck happened right there. I'm kind of wondering if somebody might have missed a shift. You see him trying to get off the wall. You see him trying to get off the wall, and he ain't going to do it. Let's go back and see if we can figure this one out. We were just talking about this.
Sure were.
Slow start right there, and there you have it. Roebuck said, forget it, pal, out of my way. And when he did, that's when it all started. Now, whether or not he missed a shift, I don't know, or he spun those tires. But we're going to go back right here, right along with the 30, folks. He bumps him once to get him going, and it's not going to work. They gather it up together, tangle with each other. The number 1, Gregory Moon's involved in it. Wow, Big Haas, the 22 gets smashed. He was all the way up in that 11th spot, too. Yeah, that wasn't, we were just discussing that earlier. You don't want to miss a shift, and you don't want to spin your tires. Well, obviously, he done something right there. I'm going to think, I think he might have spun his tires.
I have to further review there, Bobby. You know, check the cockpit view. It just seems like he missed a shift there and didn't get the shift where he wanted to, and that's what happens there.
I'll tell you, it is so easy to do. Many, many times I've done that. When you're going from 2nd to 3rd, especially these Fanatec shifters, they're so close on the gear on the range. Sometimes you'll screw up and you'll run it right over. Instead of going into 3rd, you'll drop it off into 5th.
Oh yeah. And that always causes chaos because these NASCAR vehicles don't even have a fifth gear.
Exactly. All you do is rev it sky high and you realize, uh-oh, I'm not moving. And by then you've been ran over.
Yep.
Somerville hanging out front right now. Castine's going to be in that second spot waiting. Joey Means is third. David Smith is up to fourth. Shane Shepard, he's up in the fifth spot. Good, nice to see him up here. And David Moolman. That's what I'm calling him. 55 machine.
I like it.
55, right there he is. In the Sharpie machine. He's setting up in that sixth spot. Good run for him. Snyder's going to be seventh. Nathan Cogdell, the 00 machine. He's in the eighth. Ninth is Dom Grimard. And then let's not forget our 10th spot right here, Matthew Janenda. He started 25th tonight. So he's working his way up front. Now, all the way back here, there he is, the 55, Mr. Moolman. He's got 19-lap-old tires on that truck. We could have another similar situation if he's not careful. Because everybody else only has 5 and 6 laps on him. Everyone behind him has actually came into the pits. Snyder's got two laps, tires. Everybody else is brand new, fresh. So hopefully David can go through these gears nice and not miss one or spin his tires. If not, we got to have another bunched up problem like we just had.
Exactly. That's going to be rough. Going to have to hit those gears and not go full throttle until you get up to speed.
Cautions 5 so far. 13 laps, 52 to go. Lead changes 7. I'm sure Mr. Timmons is hoping for some long green flag runs because I know on Wednesday nights that he really enjoys sitting down with a bowl of popcorn and full of butter and salt, and he just really enjoys with his wife watching Hallmark movies. That's his pastime hobby, he said.
Was that Robert?
Robert Timmons loves the Hallmark movies.
Yeah, I think I heard him mention that before, actually.
So, kudos to him. I think the only way I would watch a Hallmark movie is if they either went nude or my wife tied me down. But Timmons is sitting way back here. He was caught up in an incident. He's in the 18th spot. But everything looks pretty good on that truck. All the way back up front. Lights out on the pace truck.
Looks like Robert Timmons here is holding this lucky dog position as well, so he's hoping to stay clean if there's another caution here.
Well, yeah, hopefully he will. That'd be great because he's going to be able to come back on that lead lap again. I swear, you ever listen to that guy talk? Man, he's got to have one of the deepest bass voices I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, he does. He does. Well, Bobby, going green here. It's going to be halfway during the race. Let's hope this second half of the race will be a little cleaner than this first half.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's not been boring. I'll give you that.
Not from your viewpoint.
It's not been boring at all. I mean, these guys up front here, they're getting it, buddy. I mean, everybody wants to get out in that fresh air and try to get a little bit of real estate between them. Somerville's up top. Castine's down on the bottom. One more time. Here we go. Coming up to the green flag here. And we've got it. Green flag racing one more time. Southeast Coast Series, Charlotte nighttime.
And these top three just got single file and they're breaking away.
Yeah, but man, talk about a hornet's nest. All the way back here, David Smith and Shane Shepard right behind him. Buddy, that is a fight for a position. Every single one.
It is. So far, so good, though. Keeping it clean.
Charlotte's a tough track. That rear end likes to slide out from underneath you really, really easy. By the time you catch it, it's too late.
And when you're too wide, it just makes it twice as bad.
And I'm going to tell you, everything that we're looking at right here is awesome. 2 and 3 wide racing. And the reason why it's awesome, because these guys right here think it is. Because they're actually going to be able to pull away and get away from all that rigmarole. And they're just going to be able to sail off into the sunset and deal with each other and knock some laps down.
Exactly.
But it's definitely a hornet's nest back here from 4th all the way on back.
Yeah, it's been like this since the green flag. I think it's just 3-4 laps now on the green flag, and they're keeping it clean.
Trouble right there again, the 00. He's gotten turned, if I can find him real quick. He's gathered it back up. And we got ourselves a caution on it. Let's go back and try to find him and see what triggered this one. Riding along with him right here. And obviously he's got touched. Let's go back and see who touched him. Check out another perspective here. There we go. Go! Yep, looks like the 55 came right up and gave him a little love tap. Whether he meant to or not, that's what it looked like to me. Y'all can be the judge for yourself. 2 people going for that same piece of real estate, and it's already occupied, and it ain't gonna happen. Kind of unfortunate. Taking a look at Haas Beverly right here. Up back to the 8th position. He's been like a yo-yo all the way back to the back, all the way up to the front. Oh, man, I got somebody we can talk with also. My buddy, Sammy Davis. Let me bring him up into the booth right here.
Looks like he's actually disconnected.
How about you, Sammy? Talk to me.
Hey, Bobby.
I just noticed you're on YouTube. You said you were done. I take it fast repairs were used up and the old truck you couldn't get her repaired, huh?
No, she was done. I had 31 minutes.
Oh, Lord. Yep. That's okay. You can hang out with us. Charles and I are up here in the booth. The more the merrier. As you can see, all of these cats are coming in out of the pit road.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, we got Sammy Davis up here with us, so we got 3 of us in this booth now.
Yeah, I'm watching on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, everybody's coming into the pits right now, so that's a good thing. We've not had a green flag pit stop yet tonight, guys. Everything has been under caution. And, of course, Robert Timmons is going to get his lap back. He will be back on the lead lap. Mr. Shane Shepard. 13 laps on those tires. He did not come into pit. Everybody else behind him did. "26 people watching tonight with 11 likes. That just ain't right. Y'all hit that like button right there. Purdy, please. Let these guys know you're enjoying the race. If I don't get enough likes, they'll fire me. And then you might get stuck with a broadcaster that stutters. I know I'm not that bad. Shane Shepard's going to be, well, it's showing that he's in 17th spot right here. And he is going to go into the pits, and that will give everything right back up again. Guys been doing fairly well. They settled down, got into some good racing. It's just, you know, 58 laps out of 101. Cautions bring cautions. That's exactly what you said earlier. That is the truth. It's the Bible of racing. It's gospel. Well, let's take a look and see where we're at. Somerville's going to lead them down. Second, Joey Means. Hank Castine's third. Fourth, David Smith. Dom Grimard fifth. Gregory Moon sixth. Haas Beverly up to the seventh spot. Jeffrey Wallace is going to be eighth. Ninth will be Matthew Janenda. And 10th is going to be Jamie Catrone. You are watching Southeast Coast Series. Check them out on their Facebook page. Check them out on the net. Always a good bunch of guys to run with. And of course, you're watching it with Bad Boy Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. MaxspeedTV. If you're not a subscriber, come on over there and hit the subscribe button. And we have about 8,400 people, I believe, that subscribe to us. We are the number one in broadcasting.
And if you're watching, make sure you give a thumbs up.
Absolutely. Thumbs up. I told them earlier, if they don't get enough thumbs up, you'd fire me, ended up bringing a broadcaster in here at Stuttered. Then they'd have to put up with that. So make sure y'all hit that like button out there for us. We certainly would appreciate it. These guys would appreciate it. Lets them know you really like, you like what you see. Not necessarily me, hearing me, but you like the racing that's going on. And I'll tell you what, these guys up here, they don't care if it's the first lap or it's the last lap. They give it all they got.
That's right.
And here we go one more time. Somerville's going to lead him down, and he's got that 24, Joey Means, right on his butt. Talking about right on somebody's butt. Let's ride along with him right now. In the 24. Somerville keeping it way up at that high side, up against that wall. He knows how to get around this place. Joey Means started 26th. Here he is in that second spot. And now we got ourselves a 3-truck breakaway already. Castine in the third spot. And then behind him, Dom Grimard. He has got a hornet's nest behind him. Jeffrey Wallace hanging down on the bottom side, right along with Haas Beverly, trying to pass a few of these guys on the bottom. Get back up into that top 10, in which they have. Nicholas Lawrence is set back in his 13th spot. And of course, Mr. Excitement, Roger Strickland, was in an accident. He's in the 22nd. 3 laps down. He's got a lot of work to do, Lucy. 3 laps to get back is kind of tough. Up front, looks like Castine's starting to challenge him down onto the bottom side. Somerville's up top. They touch just a little bit right there. Means goes back into the third spot. It's going to sit back here and watch these guys. I'll tell you what, Castine and Somerville, guys, they have been fast as they can be all night.
Yeah, these guys up here in the front are looking good.
Sammy probably went over and probably eat some of those, that Jiggy Piggy barbecue, I'll bet you.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
Hey, I'm still waiting on mine to come in the mail.
I'll tell you what, buddy. He sent us some of that Jiggy Piggy barbecue down up north up here, and when we started to go for seconds, it was fists of fury. The family was actually in a fight. It was the Hatfield McCoys.
Oh, man.
It was nasty. About as nasty as this bunch right here. Grimard trying to get that fourth spot away. Down on the bottom for Mr. Moon. Gregory Moon, as a matter of fact. And he's not going to be able to get it done. But, man, these guys, you could throw a blanket over these last 6, 7 trucks right here.
Hey, it's getting tight, but as long as it's clean, that's the kind of racing I like to see right here.
Yeah, buddy. Mark Beverly, he led one lap. He got caught up in an incident. Like you said, his 3 monitors literally went out on him. And here he is in the 17th spot, having to fight his way to try to come back up to the front again. And quite frankly, that just sucks.
It does, but hey, to have having technical issues and still being on lead lap, that's a plus.
It is a plus, very much so. I'm supposed to tell Nathan that Justin said go faster. Unhook the plow. Castine was able to finally get around him a little bit. Putting a little bit of real estate between him and Somerville. Just a tad. A little breathing room anyway. So these first 3 cats, they have broke away. Gregory Moon's going to be in the 4th spot. That gap is 2 seconds right there, believe it or not, folks. From there up to here, and I'll take a long shot of this if I'm able to do it. I'll try to anyway. You can see the difference right here. There's your leader, Castine. Then all the way back here is Gregory Moon. So that's 1st to 4th.
It's a big gap with them top 3 pulling away.
Roebuck, last week's winner, sitting in that 6th spot. Working on that 38 of James Catrone. Love to get into 5th. I can't believe the 2 fans that I have, Charles, they put a drinking game on me, a college drinking game. Every time I say the word cats, they take a drink.
Oh man, do you purposely try to get people drunk?
Well, it just depends. Certain times, I'd feel guilty, if they fell out of their chair watching us and gave themselves a concussion or something like that. I'd feel really bad about it.
Oh yeah.
But then again, I can also put them to sleep. They can sleep really good.
Oh, might be some of the best sleep.
Until the morning comes. Castine's pulled away even more. Somerville fighting to get his spot back. Excuse me, get his spot back right here all over the 24. Riding along with him on the top. Lets him know he's there. If he looks in the rearview mirror, he's going to see a whole lot of Somerville.
I don't think it could have been any closer there. That was tight. I think these guys here might be trying to work on a little draft here to try to catch back up to our leader here. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. You can see the leader way up front. I mean, he is way up there. These two are probably working together, trying to get something going to get a little bit closer. I got to agree with you on that 100%. All the way back to Gregory Moon. That's still your 4th spot. But Castine, he's already checked out.
Looks like we got a move being made for P2.
Looks like Somerville's going to be on the bottom and trying it again. Means up top. Doesn't going to have nothing for it. Nothing with it. He says, nope. Says, you're going to have to do it again, buddy. Then again, Mr. Somerville, he's no dummy. He'll get up there. He'll get behind you, and he'll literally make you wear your equipment out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then drive by you and wave. Go back and see Mr. Nicholas Lawrence in the 14th spot, working his way up, trying to get into 13th there. Take it away from Mr. Snyder. And it does look like Mark Beverly, excuse me again, still got the sinus thing going a little bit. But anyway, he's up to the 15th spot.
Slowly making his move. He's slowly... But I think he's got it.
Mr. Timmons in the 18th. He's still back to 1 lap down again. I might have to start calling him 1 lap Louie. He is
I'll
also...
tell you on a new topic right now, Bobby, if they keep racing like this, like we see right now, we might get to see some green flag pit stops, and that could change the whole gameplay up.
You're absolutely right. They have not had a green flag pit stop yet tonight. And they're right now working on about 22 laps, and I do believe it was somewhere, I think they were looking around 30 laps for fuel. So that's going to be interesting to see. Are they going to get our first green flag pit stop? Maybe. Man, look at Somerville.
And at this point of the race, not only will it be the first green flag pit stop, but it will be the last.
The
pit
last,
stop
that's
of
correct.
The race, so that's going to make it twice as more interesting.
The one thing Castine does not want to see, he does not want to see a caution. Period.
Absolutely not. And I think these guys fighting for second here are starting to learn that on old tires, that outside line is where to be. So I do not think Joey Means here is wanting to give up that outside of Nick Somerville because he is looking for it.
And that gap is 4 seconds to the leader. But Castine is checking out. And with these two guys battling, excuse me, again, man, and these two guys battling like they are, that's just going to put Castine out there further and further ahead.
Oh, yeah, it's just letting them pull it away. The more they fight for position.
And you got a long ways to go back here. Nathan Cogdell, him and Gary Moon are battling it out right here. And they are right now absolutely no threat whatsoever to the second and third positions. Mr. Roebuck, he's in the 6th. He won last week.
Bobby, I don't know if you see what I see, but it looks like we got some green flag pit stops starting.
Well, let me look down here and see what we got going on. Here they go. Yep, here they come. Shane Shepherd's in there. Here comes Beverly. Getting it done, getting it over with right away. This is going to be it for these guys, too. Well, let's go back and watch these guys a little better. Here they go, pulling out who's going to lead. Shepard's in, and he's out. Now, the thing that you got to worry about is your leaders. You know, Castine, if Castine, whenever he decides to come into the pits, I can guarantee you Joey Means and Nathan Somerville, they're going to follow. They will follow. If they can't catch him with the same, wear on the tires, they certainly ain't going to catch him if he gets new rubber on.
And, same conversation in reverse. I think if Hank sees these guys pit before him, he might try to bring it in right behind them because they know the fresher tires, they're going to cut time down on Hank. So I think, either way, these guys are going to try to pit within the same 2 laps of each other.
Oh, they definitely will for sure. The question is, who's going to pull the plug first? That's going to set the tone. Got a little ways way back here. I mean, way back here for the second spot. So Castine is all by himself.
And it looks like our leader is bringing it in.
And yes, he is. Here he comes. And you're right, Adelia York. This cat's for you. Get you some codeine. You know what? That's probably exactly what I'm going to do now. Right there, you see Mr. Somerville lock them tires up, didn't you?
Yeah, oh, yeah. He did not want to catch that speeding penalty, that's for sure.
Now, he has, in the past, have the lead foot. He has pretty much screwed himself out of a win.
That has happened a couple times, yes, sir.
So, he was really hard on the brakes right here. We'll find out if he got penalized or not, if he got that puppy slowed down in time. Waiting. Yep, he's good. No penalty for him. He got her slowed down. So the rest of all three of those cats are going to be coming back. Castine, Somerville. Now, all the way up. Your leader. Now, these guys will be coming in here shortly. They got 29 going on 30 laps on these tires. I think about 2 or 3 more, and they have to come in.
Oh, yeah.
And we're down to 15 laps to go right here. So if my calculations are correct, and it's usually not, but these next 7 guys are all going to have to come into pit. They will not make it all the way. And then it's going to give the lead right back to this man right here, Castine.
Oh, yeah. I think these top 7, 8 that still have stayed out, they're going to run these tanks dry, just hoping for a caution in the next few laps.
Every time I say that 4-letter word, Adelia, I guess that's how you pronounce her name, but she throws a little beer icon, a little mug. It's cute.
Nice.
I'll tell you what, one thing about it out there, guys, Southeast Coast Series has got some serious dedicated fans.
That's what I love to hear.
They do. This place is, I mean, right now we're shooting about 27 live. We've been up to 34 at one time. I mean, all these guys are awesome. The racers are great, and their families and their friends on YouTube. It's even, it just puts the icing on the cake right here. 12 laps to go this time by. Are they going to run it out of fuel? Pray to God they can get a caution. Your last week's winner, here he comes. He's the same way, Roebuck. He's got 32 laps. The rest of these cats right here, same scenario, 32 laps. All the way till we get to this man right here, Castine. He's just going to drive off into the sunset and relax, because I can assure you, folks, these guys here are not going to be able to make it all the way. Now the gap, that's 3 seconds from Roebuck to Cogdell. Now he can slow down, try to save some fuel, but I don't think he's going to be able to save enough.
No, sir, not without a caution. It's not going to help him at all.
Nathan Somerville, 1 lap down. He had to have had a speeding penalty, Charles. Something. He was fighting there for second and third, and now he's a lap down in 8th.
Now, Bobby, I believe he's just a lap down because we have a few guys that still haven't pitted yet.
Okay, all right.
He actually just passed the leader as we're talking, so he got that lap back.
Yeah, he'll circle right back around. Probably be second place.
Yep, I think that's how it's looking here. After we have a full green flag rotation, it looks like our Hank, Nathan, Joey still top 3.
Cogdell, Catrone, Roebuck, David Smith. These guys have not been into pit yet. The question is somebody going to run out of fuel? Are they going to throw up a caution? That's something to think about as well. 9 laps to go, counting. We're going to keep it right here and watch these guys. Beverly made his pit stop. He's on his way. He's cracked the top 10. Mr. Lawrence is in the 11th spot. 8 laps to go. You're 38 up here. James Catrone. Running on a wing and a prayer and probably fumes. David Smith the same way. Your last week's winner, Roebuck. One of these 3 guys. Eight laps to go. 7 at the line right here. Man, they must have been saving fuel. Like, I don't know. Let's see here. No, he's still not coming in. There's Castine. He is probably waiting so patiently. And way back here, he's in 4th, but he won't be. He'll be 2nd when these 2 cats come in for fuel or they run out. But Mr. Somerville really doesn't have much of a chance at all. Unless a caution pops out. There's just too much real estate there, Charles, between them.
Absolutely. Now, it looks like our 38 is pitted, so it looks like our 30 Blake Roebuck is the only guy.
Roebuck, last week's winner, the only one. And he is probably going to be about 5 laps shy of winning back-to-back. That's a heartbreaker. And it looks like he's bringing it in right now.
Yep, there he goes.
And right here comes your leader. Hank Castine started 3rd. 5 laps to go. Mr. Somerville, there he is. He's back up into the 2nd spot. The gap between almost 5 seconds. I'm sorry, all the Somerville fans that are out there, and I mean all of them as he bounces off the wall a little bit right there. Unless we get a caution, I think Mr. Castine is just literally going to run away with this show.
I think he's got this one wrapped up, at least without a caution.
Mr. Lawrence is back up here again. He's in that 8th spot now. He's got a fast truck, I'm telling you. He's trying to get the 7th spot away from Mark Beverly. And Mark Beverly's got a fast truck as well.
Oh, yeah.
The 3 monitors really screwed him that messed up.
Oh, we have our leader in the wall, but he is good, he's good, he's good. That was a close one.
Lord have mercy. I think he might have got a little too comfortable there. What do you think, Charles?
Might have, but also we had 2 lap cars there that just, might have threw him off his line there a little bit, but I think he recovered and he's saving it well.
That gap still, it's down to 4.4 seconds, so he lost about a second right there when he bounced off the wall.
He did.
Somerville, he gained the 2nd. Two to go this time. Southeast Coast Series, Bad Boy Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. MaxspeedTV, here we are, Charlotte nighttime. Coming down right here. Can Castine hang on to it? He's probably saying, lap traffic, stay the hell away from me. Whoa, into the wall, the 38 and 56. 56 still into the wall right there, but he gathered it back up.
Good recovery there by the drivers.
Very good recovery, and I can guarantee you Castine probably swallowed his, if he was chewing gum or anything, he swallowed it on that one because, man,
oh, yeah.
1 lap to go and somebody hits the wall and brings the caution out, that'd bring tears. I'd cry.
I'd have to cry for him as well.
Mr. Excitement gonna take him right to the checkered flag, and there's your winner, guys, Hank Castine. What a job. coming all the way back around. We're going to get him from a flag stand view right here. I'm not going to go anywhere, do a commercial or nothing until we watch him do his infamous burnouts. The guys, they definitely need to do their burnouts when he win a race. And here he comes. He's got to slam the brakes on. What kind of a hillbilly Polish kind of a thing's he doing here? He's going through the pits backward, the other way.
You know, Bobby, I asked this guy when he got his last win. I can't remember what week it was. You know, I told him that was something new that I haven't never really seen it. He said that's his signature move. He likes to bring it back in through the pits. That's Hank's signature move there.
He's probably going to get a whole lot of kisses from everybody. That's funny to me. And he did get a few kisses. As you can see, they're all congratulating him.
Bunch of love taps going on.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty awesome right there. And there he goes. He's going to continue on smacking off the wall and everything else. All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We're going to talk to this knucklehead. We'll be right back after these words. Don't go nowhere. Don't go anywhere. Period.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're gonna lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage. You'll need a tow back to pit lane. Press and hold your reset button and we'll come and get you. We got big time problems with that motor, buddy.
Tell Nathan I got his line down now.
Welcome back, everybody. Southeast Coast Series. Charlotte nighttime. Wow. Third place. Joey, talk to me.
What's going on?
Hey, good run, pal. I mean, I tell you what, you, Somerville, and the rest of them, man, you guys just battling out all night long, it seemed like.
I know Hank and Nathan, they were fast all night. I was just happened to be up there with them. That was I'll just base that one on luck. No skill there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you went from 26th to 3rd. I mean, call it what you want. I call it points.
Yeah. No, I qualifying, I got kicked out halfway through mine, and I hit the wall coming out turn 1, so that's why I didn't get anywhere in qualifying. But yeah, I was surprised how well that turned out. By I think lap 9 or 10, I was top 10 after being second to last. So those cautions really did help at the beginning for me. I got away from that big one right after turn 4, I think, on like lap 5. But yeah, no, it was good racing. But yeah, Nathan and Hank, they were fast all night. I just happened to be in the draft.
Yeah, they were fast. There's no doubt about it. But hey, like I said, 26th to 3rd, you got yourself some points racked up. That's what it's all about, man. The big picture. The champion. That's what we're looking for here. Congratulations. Yeah. 3rd place.
Thank
Not
you.
bad. Anybody out there you want to thank before I let you go?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my fiance for letting me, spend time away from her and race with these guys here and do my leagues. And shout out
Perfectly
to
well said.
shout out to Basic Joe's Racing. We're not great at always racing, but we'll might surprise you once in a while. But no, other than that, and my spotter Nathan, he was there the whole race for me. So yeah, it was good racing by everyone.
Not too bad. I'm gonna give you about a B on that. That was a pretty good interview. I'd have gave you an A, but you didn't say squat about me.
Oh, I was gonna say thank you
now.
at the
Forget
end.
it now.
No.
Oh, too little, too late, pal. No, hey,
Okay.
Congratulations, buddy. Maybe we'll get to talk to you next week. Maybe you can get up into that maybe second, or even come out with a win next week too. So,
Hey, that's what we're aiming for.
that's right. Good talking with you. Stay safe all week, buddy, and we'll catch you later.
Yep. Thanks, Bobby.
Charles, I just have a blast with these guys when they think, you put them on the spot and they think everybody, and, they forget about me, and I just blast them.
They always forget the name that's showcasing them in the broadcast.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Speaking of the names, no stranger to the podium whatsoever. Nathan, man, gosh, you had I think Charlotte's one of your favorite tracks now, son.
Yeah, it's probably in the top 5.
You ran great. I mean, man, battling out like crazy, and I don't know, Castine must have got shot out of a freaking cannon or something there for a while, but he really took off in a different area code, it seemed like. But you ran really well.
Yeah, he passed me, and I was running the whole time with him, and then I kind of got in the wall a little bit, and then the 24 got past me and then held me up for about 17 laps or something like that. So it was frustrating that he got that big old lead, but second place, can't really argue too much about it.
Tell you what, he almost brought out a caution on himself there, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right, Charles? He smacked the wall pretty hard there, but he gathered it up.
Yeah, I believe that was 2 to go. He hit the outside wall dealing with some lap traffic, but he recovered it well.
So, but hey, points, pal. You're racking some points up and looking for the big picture of the championship, and that's what we're looking for. And hey, second place, can't complain about that. You really can't.
Yeah, nah. I think Hank gained 2 points on me today, so it is what it is. And then I'm going to be out for the next 2 weeks, so.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Is it vacation time for you?
Yeah, I'll go on vacation tomorrow, and then I got work the following week, so I'll be missing 2 races.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm going to miss your wonderful, exciting voice. I hope all your fans stay with me while you're not here. I mean, that's half my YouTube channel. You got more fans than Elvis. I'm telling you, I'm sticking with that line. You do. But I hope your wife is feeling better. I mean, I know she had not one, but she had 2 root canals done at the same freaking time. Wow.
Yeah, she's a trooper.
Trooper? She's absolutely crazy. Ain't no way in the world. Unbelievable. I saw the big bruise she had there on Facebook. She showed everybody. That scared me to death. Not going to happen for me. But anyway, congratulations. Who you want to thank before I let you go, buddy?
I thank Charles. I want to thank my teammates, Greg. Greg showed me a line that I ran most of the night. It was pretty good. I want to thank Sammy. Hate to see him be out so soon. I want to thank my family for watching. I want to thank you, Bobby, for putting this on. I know people are trying to get you left and right to do their broadcasts, but I'm glad that we got you.
Oh,
and I want to thank my smoking hot wife.
Smoking hot wife. He says.
Smoking hot wife, folks. I'm telling you, it's
She
so
got her hair
hot.
did.
Oh, she's so hot when she actually does a post or something and it pops up on my Facebook. I got to throw my laptop down, or I got to throw my iPad down because it burns my fingertips.
Yeah, she got her hair did today, so she's looking even better.
Man, oh man, I'll tell you what. Some guys have all the luck, don't they, Charles? I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Makes me want to go in the house and smack my wife. Lucky for me, I'm in the man cave and she's in the house and she can't hear me. But anyway, Nathan, great job, bud. Be safe on your vacation. Hope everything works out right, good for you, and make sure you tell your wife that I said get well soon with that double root canal deal.
All right, I will. I'll talk to you later, Bobby.
All right,
God bless.
bye-bye. Well, that's it. Our winner, unfortunately, guys. Sorry about that. He's having mic problems, and that winner will be Mr. Hank Castine. That kind of sucks, but I'll tell you what. It doesn't matter, Charles, who you are. Broadcaster, leading the race, league, admin, whatever. I mean, the technical difficulties, that bug could come out and bite you in the butt. It don't care what you are, does it?
It doesn't, man. It definitely can get whether it's a mic issue or also as we dealt with tonight, your monitor's going out. But,
yeah, that's
people
tough.
recover from it well. I believe that was our 13 Mark Beverly, and still had a good finish. As long as you can recover from technical issues, that's what matters.
And he turned around and finished 7th with losing.
Yeah, that was a really good finish.
That's impressive. But Hank Castine, he led 48 laps and he started 3rd. He is our winner tonight. I want to thank you, Charles, for putting this bad boy on and, for having me as a broadcaster.
Absolutely.
You guys, you got a great league going on right here. A lot of great drivers. And for the first season, this is pretty awesome. And you guys check them out, too, Southeast Coast Series. And hook up for them for next year. Great league to get into. A lot of fun. Trust me, a lot of fun. Thanks a lot, everybody out in YouTube land hanging out with us. Everyone, appreciate you. Hit that thumbs up button before you leave. And everybody out there, be safe. Until next week, see ya.